What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another comic book review. My name is Chris, and today I have Venom #1. And I was fairly excited about this one just from the little preview that they had in last month's Marvel preview book. It did not disappoint at all. I'm going to go right ahead and say that I honestly think this is the best ongoing Marvel book that there is. Just from #1. Like, it is that good. I think this is easily Donny Cates' best story. Ryan Stegman's art is... No one should do Venom anymore except Ryan Stegman. No one should do it. It's just, it's amazing. Everything about it, I loved it. I loved everything about it. There is, from the very beginning, it's a nightmare sequence that takes place in, Celtic era, without giving too much away. Like, they're calling for Beowulf to help. I mean, that's awesome. And then all of a sudden some symbiote, I don't want to give too much away, but and then the symbiote is scared. That's awesome. It's just, and that's all in the previews. I didn't figure I don't think that will ruin anything for anybody. Eddie Brock wakes up and his symbiote is across the room, cowering in fear, and he says, "I didn't think you could have nightmares," and it says, "Neither did we." That's awesome. Everything about it's awesome. The artwork, the coloring, oh man, everything. I think this is, I don't know if I can say it's the best Venom story, but it is way up there in my book anyway. I mean, that's my opinion, but it's pretty freaking good. It is really, really good. Donny Cates is the writer. Ryan Stegman's the penciler. J.P. Mayer is the inker. Frank Martin is the color artist. And VC's Clayton Cowles is the letterer. And then this is the Ryan Stegman cover. There is... Let's see. There's the Ryan Stegman cover. And then there's a Virgin variant of this, which I really want. And then there is... a Paulo Rivera and Joe Rivera variant, and a Todd McFarlane and Dono Sanchez Almara remastered variant. And then there is a Aaron Cooter and Maury Hollowell Young Guns variant, which I'm sure, it's a Marvel book, so there's going to be 15,000 variants, and they're all going to be crazy expensive. So whatever. I just want the version of this is what I want. But it is apparently continued legacy number 166. I don't know why they would do that. They did it on the New Avengers too. It's Legacy 691. I don't understand why you would start a number 1 but still have Legacy 1, the Legacy number. I don't really understand. I don't understand where Marvel is coming up with that. I don't... if it's a number 1, it's a number 1. I don't know. I got... let's see. I had 164 and 165, but I haven't read either one of them. So I don't know if they're as good as this. I highly doubt it. If they are, I'm going to read them sometime soon. But man, I don't know. I would give this, rating wise, I would give it a realistically a 8.5 out of 10. It's pretty awesome. I want to give it a higher, but I know I shouldn't. It's just, I don't know if maybe I'll come back to it later and see if maybe when the new wears off, if it's still as good as I think it is right now. But I think it is. It introduces like an ancient symbiote, which is awesome. Apparently, it's got like an ancient language and everything. It's just, and a new character, a military guy that he was linked to a symbiote before as a means of like government experiment. So, I mean, that's neat, which, I mean, we've seen that before plenty of times, but this is just a little different. Then when you get to the very end, it's way different. It's awesome. I would seriously recommend this to anybody and everybody, especially a Venom fan or Spider-Man fan, which, I mean, everybody is a Venom fan. So I would recommend it to everybody. I think everybody should go out and get it, even though I'm not a big fan of what Marvel's doing with their whole re-releasing, redo of everything, which I know probably sounds stupid coming from a big DC fan because they do it all the time, but I don't know. When they do it, it feels like it means more than this. It just, especially when Marvel's like half in, half out. They've got certain ones that they're still doing that they're not restarting, and then they got some that they are restarting. It's, I don't know. It's like they're half in, half out. I just wish they would do one or the other, But I'm glad they're doing it just because we got this Venom #1. I mean, everybody should get it. That's my review. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, please leave me a comment telling me why.